Alicia.
Hi, Renee. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. I'm so excited to tell people about Collaborative Expansion Foundation.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello. Those on the East Coast is 2 p.m. Those in the Central Time is 1 o'clock. And those on the West Coast is 11 a.m. in the morning. So
We love you.
welcome. And it's my pleasure and honor to introduce Monet Swan, President and CEO of Bibix Wealth and Insurance Solutions Collaborate Foundation. Bibix hashtag empower her. Get out ahead of it. NIL and so many other organizations, nonprofit. So Monet has over 26 years of experience in the finance as well as in the insurance. She's a beacon of hope to so many people.
Aww.
She is full of passion, caring, and love for everyone. And without delay, let me bring Monet Swan.
Oh my gosh, who was that you were talking about? Um, I got to say, I love you. I love you. I love you. You know, this woman is not only my co pilot, but one of my best friends. And I will tell you, we have seen some things. We have seen some things. If you've been in finance over the last 20 years, you have seen some things too. And so, what I love about her is that she brings this desire to learn, she brings the power to empower others. And so together, we're going to take this to the next level today. We're going to show you why you need to be a part of collaborative expansion. If you're not already, you need to join today because there are things that we are offering you're not going to find anywhere else, right? And they were designed to be that way so that we can grow not only nationally, but globally and continue to affect people all over the world to be better human beings. Because if we are better human beings, there are no wars, there's no killing, there's no famine. Everybody's helping each other, and we love it. So love is the journey we're on today. And Alicia Alcana, without further ado, let's get it going.
Yes. So as you can see on this intro, we have all the different divisions in the company. Get out ahead of it. That helps you plan your future, your finances, how to improve yourself. Secure 65, where seniors thrive, is our community for primarily our senior 65 plus, but anybody at any age can join as well. We go over Medicare, long-term care, mental health, beauty tips, fitness.
Everything.
Exactly. In the center is our great nonprofit organization, Collaborative Expansion Foundation, where we help people of all ages. And as a nonprofit, we have done tremendous campaigns, and we'll go over those details in a little bit. At the top, we have Secure Well Mastermind Group, where it's all about wealth, how to grow, how to protect it, where to do your investments, and more. And on the far upper right, we have Next Logical Step. You want to tell us a little bit about it, Moni?
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get into that. It's so important that we understand what our next logical steps are going to be if we're athletes or if we're entrepreneurs. Sometimes things don't turn out the way we want them to be, right? We've got these fabulous plans and we think we're going to go to the pros, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. But you don't have to worry about that. Why? Because we're going to give you the next logical steps based on what you've done in high school or college, get you connected with people that are going to support you. We are going to give you a lot of love, help you with things that kind of shake your cage a little bit. You're like a little nervous. I thought I was going to go there. Now I can't. Show you how to make money right now, even if you don't make it to the pros. And if you do make it to the pros, how to 10x that so that you can make even more money. What do you think?
Yes, that is so true. We bring you tons of professionals to help you out. And last but not least, we have Bibix hashtag empower her, where we empower the women to go to the next level, not to have any fears, to be those entrepreneur spirits and to go to where there is no limits. So
like we have, right?
That's correct.
put limitations on us. I will promise you that. So if you come here thinking, I can't do it, bye. You know, if you come here and say, I can't do it, but I want to learn, come on in. We have something for you.
Absolutely.
So we're going to start and kick this off with telling you who Bivix Wealth is. So, just a little bit of information about me. I started out in the financial industry and I realized that there were a lot of gaps. There are a lot of people that are not going to go find a financial advisor. I think it's only 47% of Americans actually have a financial advisor. Why? Well, let's just look at the economics. How many people only have $400 in their emergency fund, right? I wanted to leave a lasting impression, grow legacies, whether you had $5 or $50,000, it made no difference. So, to be able to give you more options, insurance opened up a plethora of different opportunities that I can offer you. So, as a president of Bivix Wealth, we create financial opportunities and strategies for you, not just when it comes to wealth preservation, but also through our financial services, we can help you with your property and casualty, which would be including home, auto, any of your commercial business, workers' comp. All of that is covered under our property and casualty. Now, with our employee benefits, our agents are phenomenal when it comes to talking to you about life, health, vision, all the supplemental tools, as well as HSAs, how to turn a savings account into a retirement account. And we love to see the faces of our clients when they exponentially grow their wealth. Then we also are into the life, health, and annuities for individuals. So if you need long-term care and you're not sure how to do that, or you need to do it within a certain budget, or let's say your health is not terrific, we can still help you with that. Last but not least, when we talk about retirement strategies, when we talk about being your own boss, when it comes to creating strategies where you're your own bank, and I use bank and boss kind of interchangeably because if you are your own bank, you are your own boss. And so we've got that infinite banking, all different types of strategies to help you grow your wealth in a way that's not stressful. You can rest and relax because you know you've got a strategy that's going to take you the distance. And so Bivix was created for that. Now, Bivix came together with collaborative expansion. Why? Because love, support, and technology is where we're going, guys. Love, number one, support through the love and the technology on how to use it the right way is what we do at collaborative expansion. So we have a holistic support network. We create educational programs. We have health and wellness initiatives that we support, senior assistance. We also deal with entrepreneurial support, community events, veteran support, environmental social initiatives, and we're accessible with customer support 24/7. So when we go through this little circle of how all of these things take place, you've got community. We do it on a large scale and a local scale. We help you with your insurance. So if you're a senior or if you're a millennial and you just don't know how it works, let's say you just signed up with a new job and they said, welcome aboard. Here's your employee benefits platform. Well, a lot of times people don't put a lot of time into it. You know what they do? They ask a colleague, well, what did you get? That's blind leading the blind. So come to us, we'll help you. If you have some issues with your HR department, come to us and we'll also help them because HR directors are overwhelmed. And insurance is something that we're able to do with our partner, Bivix Wealth. Okay. Same thing with finances. Okay. You got a new job. You're making some good money, right? But you don't know how to budget. And now all of a sudden you're broke until next payday. We'll help you get through that. Millennials, we love you. We love you. I'm a baby boomer. I want to be able to pass the torch and say, here's all my experience. Let me give you this download because I know you have the energy, the excitement, and the passion to take it to the next step. I've had my time in the light, so to speak, to be able to create the energy. Now I'm interested in creating leaders, future leaders. And that's why I want you to come and be a part of Collaborative Expansion Foundation. Seniors, I am one. So when you're talking to me and I'm talking to you, I understand. You don't have to break it down saying, hey, I remember when we had telephones that were on the wall with a cord and you couldn't go very far. I understand what your concerns are. I know technology can be a little scary, but we can help you out there with everything that you need. And there are no dumb questions. So you come to us, we're going to give you the love, we're going to give you the support, and most of all, we're going to show you how to use that technology that you're scared of. Now, with respect to education and training, we have so many partners that you can work with and or work for or partner with. So we give you the education, the training, the support to be able to get those jobs, know where those jobs are, and write you those letters of recommendation as to why you should either get into a specific college or get a certain job or get a promotion based on our reputation. So when it comes to Collaborative Foundation, there isn't anything we can't do for you. And I will tell you, if I can't do it, our partners can. Right, Alicia?
Yes. And I love it because there is room for all of us. Whether
Absolutely.
you're a teenager in your mid 30s, whether you're a senior, we welcome everybody in all demographics. So there is a division, there is a community where you can be part of it, be powerful, and feel full of energy.
Strong, like nobody can defeat you, and they can't. Your biggest enemy is yourself. So we're going to get through all that, especially when we get to the Vivix hashtag empower her. That's powerful.
Yes. And without delays, let me bring you to the next slide. It's all about security for our Secure 65 health plan. And you say, oh, did I have to be 65? Absolutely not. Everybody can be part of it because we'll give you tips on how to have great health. And if you are navigating from the private industry and you find yourself without insurance, we got you. We're able to provide you different types, and you get to choose whichever works for you. We have financial strategies where you can double or triple what you've been saving for so long. Also, for those who are envisioning their future lives, and perhaps they may have some parents with a chronic illness, and you want to plan ahead with long term care support, we got them all. So much that is one that it has a continuation of benefits for a lifetime. There are not that many in the industry, but that specific product is fantastic, especially if you're young. The premiums are extremely affordable. We also offer a YouTube channel. It's also called Secure 65 Health Plans, where you're going to find diet tips, exercise, fitness, mental health support, meditation, everything about taxes, or perhaps you need something about where can I find a good accounting. Reach out to us because everything is there in YouTube. You can also find us in many other social media channels, and we'll go into those in a little bit. What do you think, Monet, about this amazing community of Secure 65 health plans?
Well, the one thing I really want to highlight about our Secure 65 health plans is that we're senior advocates, you guys. So you're not going to come and somebody's going to give you high powered sales on Medicare. Not going to happen, right? Now,
Mm-mm.
if you have somebody and you're not happy with them, or they haven't kept in contact with you, or you just want somebody new just to get another option, then I think you should contact us. We do have trained financial professionals that we partner with Bivix Wealth and Insurance Solutions. And so those are two separate entities. Let's not get them confused. Secure 65 have senior advocates. That means you can ask them anything that you want that's on your heart about your health or about enrollment or about financial growth or about supplemental or about the changes that are coming or about your fears. We are advocates. We care. We are there for you. So we're building a community where it's a safe place. That's really what we call it, a safe place, right, Alicia? Come to
Right.
us, sit down and talk to us, get on the community platform on Facebook, ask your questions. Your questions will be answered, and we're going to
Mhm.
give you a lot of love. And I'm telling you, as a baby boomer, That's important. Loneliness happens, spouses pass away. You need to have a community, somebody you can trust. And that's what we do.
Oh, that warms my heart to hear because I have two seniors of my own right next door who always are needing something or a guidance or drive me to the hospital
Yeah.
or to the pharmacy. So we care because we will be seniors not too long
speak
from now.
speak for yourself, sis. Speak for yourself.
So be part of this great community because we have created it because we care, we love you, we support you. So, what not to take here is there's room for everyone. Whether you are looking into your senior years or whether you are a senior now, we welcome everyone.
Everyone. It's an inclusive community. So now let's just get right into get out ahead of it. Can you tell that's something that I came up with? I believe in getting out ahead of it. My generation, we tried to stay in line with it. Okay. We didn't try to get out ahead of it. We didn't feel like there was enough time to get out ahead of it. Whatever you threw at us, that's what we worked with. But I know it's easier to navigate waters when they become tumultuous if you have a plan. So it doesn't matter if you're in grade school and you want to learn about budgeting, high school, you want to learn about college loans, cryptocurrency, college, you got to figure out what you're going to do for the next 10, 20 years. Completely different conversation than when it was when I was growing up because you got in one career and you stayed there until you died and you got a pension and a gold watch. Now those things are not applicable. They're not there for you. And so we want to get you out ahead of it. Even if you're seniors, there are seniors, I kid you not, that are about to retire that have not planned anything. I don't know what their game plan is, maybe hope and pray, but we've got the tools so that you can still hope and pray, but you got something in place so that it's sustainable. So get out ahead of it is financial inclusion for all. And we like to help underserved communities because a lot of times those are the places that don't have the financial literacy that they need to help grow their communities to flourish. And so that breaks down all types of issues with commerce in the area, with crime in the area, with the ability to have a place that they call their own that's safe and is flourishing. Keeps everything going. So, getting out ahead of it is a community effort. We are going to be able to give you more information on cryptocurrency. I know a lot of people are scared. How does this work? It's up one day, it's down the other. Yes, it's volatile, but we're going to get out ahead of it for you so you can make an informed decision as to what you want to do. Now, those who are working and they've got employee benefits and they have, an HSA, we're going to show you how to take that wonderful savings account and turn it into a retirement account. Financial literacy, it doesn't matter what you know or don't know. Send us an email and we will do a video or we will do a one on one consultation with you or figure out a way that maybe we can come to your school or come to your job and do a seminar to show you how you can learn more about these products or tools that you are using so that you can use them to the fullest. And of course, financial planning. We've touched on that a little bit before. I have to continue to touch on it because financial planning is not a one time event. As things change, you have to be able to do that. So, with our community outreach programs, giving you access to financial tools and the financial literacy part of the program, Get Out Ahead of It is going to give you everything you need to be able to navigate whatever financial storms come your way and to know that you've got a team that's there for you. Again, it's not a sales team, it is a support team. Right, Alicia?
Yes. And we received a question, Monet, about how old do I have to be in order to join this division for financial planning?
We do it for kids. So we go to the YMCAs, YWCAs, and do financial planning. You start with your first, what do you call it, lemonade stand. You want to
Mhm.
know, I want to put some money because I want to buy this or that. And let's not joke about it. There are some kids on YouTube making $1 million unboxing. If you don't know what that is, you need to look it up. Okay, so I want you to also know we're not the ones that are going to always give you the answers. Some of the things we want you to take responsibility for finding out, because then it sticks. Baby boomers, we had to memorize stuff that we're really useless now. But I want you to understand that financial literacy and financial inclusion should start at a very young age. So to answer your question more specifically, any age is fine with us. We want you to come in. And if you are under 18, we want to make sure we do sit down with your parents to let them know what we're going to do to make sure that we are giving advice that fits into their belief system. Because money is a belief system, whether you know it or not. If you believe you're going to be broke, you're going to be broke. If you believe you got to work hard, you're going to work hard. But if you believe that you can make money doing what you want to do and loving it, oh, this is the place to be. Hands down, right, Alicia?
Oh my goodness, that is so true. And perfect timing for the next topic.
Uh-oh.
Our one of our favorites, next logical step. Would you say what is next logical step? Many of us were children before, and some of us aspire to be professional athletes. Well, since now NIL, name, image, and likeness, is available for young high schools as well as college students, they can monetize their name, their image, and their likeness. But how to navigate this journey safely with the right team behind you? So, let me tell you a little bit more about it. We create a team of financial professionals to help you every step of the way, from accountings to help you navigate those taxes that we all have to pay, the attorneys that can read the contract on your behalf. So, whatever you're signing is in the best interest of you. Financial professionals that can invest and guide you with your money for later in life if something unexpected happens and your professional athlete career doesn't go too far. You want to make sure that you secure, you invest, and that money grows for more years to come. We also provide you with mental health consultants. It is stressful. There is a lot of challenges as a professional athlete. So you want that support to navigate those waters. We also provide you with professional sport mentors who have been in that field to guide you to make the right decisions in what to do and not to do. We also bring you fabulous social media creators. They're gurus, and they will market yourself in the right way, because sometimes we may say things that not necessarily work in our best interest. So social media is everything they say for your growth. So Monet, what would you say if you were a young athlete?
First of all, how much does it cost? I just have to be real with you. How much does this cost? So let me tell you how much it costs, you guys. Are you ready? Don't hold your breath. Free. Yep. That's why it's a nonprofit. We're not making any profit off of you. We work with sports agents, we work with sports managers, we work with those in your family who don't know who to trust. Again, this is a trust type of relationship. Matter of fact, we call it the circle of trust when you get a little bit deeper into the program with us. And I think it's important to understand it's all based on your social media creators. They're the ones that make you or break you, along with yourself. If you get out there and say some things you shouldn't say, somebody's got to clean it up. That's why they've got PR people when you say something that's crazy. PR people are very expensive, but this ties into getting out ahead of it. Because as you are building your career or your name, your reputation, how important is that to you? It should be very important. It's
Yes.
something that goes with you for the rest of your life. So having a social media team for you, that's free. Talking about mental health, that's important. There've been some horrific things we've heard in the media that have happened to athletes that were not able to actually deal with the pressure and the stress. And it can be overwhelming, to say the least. So to be able to have somebody who is going to treat your information with the utmost confidence is important. To be able to talk with you and your parents about what needs to happen, or your grandmother or your
Mhm.
mentor, you need that person that can go in there that you feel safe with. And again, that's what collaborative expansion is about. As we collaborate, we expand. And as we do that, we make the world one by one a better place. Now, I will tell you, the attorneys, Alicia, we've had some horrific stories around
Oh, yeah.
athletes signing contracts that they had no idea they were signing. One was about a lady who sold, not sold, who was a boxer, right? Or
Yes.
kickboxer. And
Kickboxing.
she signed an agreement for 10 years. Yeah. And they weren't going to let her out of it. And so she would have to sit, and it was pretty brutal. It was very sad. She had to pay for her own transportation. It was just nonsense. And so, understanding that I come out of the entertainment world, I know what contracts look like. I will be there with you, with our attorneys, to look at it. Now, you will be able to get your own attorney, but I will tell you, it's important to have a couple of set of eyes on contracts, because one
Mhm.
might miss one, the other one doesn't. Or you might get an attorney that represents the team or is somehow affiliated, which means the contract is not going to be 100% fair. And if you don't have a lot of money, you're not going to be able to afford to take it to somebody else to have another set of eyes. Correct? So we want to do that. And then, when we talk about our pro athletes, they're people who have navigated the space well, right? You don't see them in controversy. They're not doing kooky, crazy things. They're not, up there where your PR is talking about, he didn't really mean that. Not that kind of stuff. They're the people you don't always
Mhm.
hear about that are still good in sports, but they're level headed. And you know what? We do all of this to be happy. So now, if you're getting in the career of a lifetime and you're acting, excuse my French, a fool, you need to have some people that are going to say, hey, bring it down, bring it back. That's not going to work. That love you and care about you and your future. And I think that's what Next Logical Step provides.
So thank you, Monet, for all that insight. So for those young high school kids and college students, give us a call. Bring your parents with you. Let us help you to navigate that space that you want so much to be part of it. So on the bottom of the screen, you can see the site where you need to be. Also, you can go to the nilsteps.com. That's our site for athletes. Give us a call or send us an email at info@collaborativefoundation.org.
And again, it's totally free, and we'll work with whoever your representatives are, because let's give them the opportunity to do what they need to do so that we can help you do the things that are not part of the contract. Now let's talk about mastering wealth at all ages. This is a very exclusive group. So I got to tell you that first and foremost. So don't everybody say, I want to be part of it. There's certain steps you've got to go. It's an exclusive networking group full of exclusive networking opportunities, comprehensive financial education, and personalized mentorship. Okay. So this is one for those of you who are really wanting to get in business or are in business and want to take your business to the next level. We have a specific mobile app just for you. It will create your community, so you will have access to other community members, which means it's got to be people that really want to be in it, because your emails will be passed. You will talk about opportunities. You might be able to offer jobs or be able to say, hey, I'm looking for a job. This is what I do. But we show you how to do it. And I think that's important. Everybody wants to be a star, but not everybody wants to do what needs to be done to get there, nor do they have some of the skills or tools to get there. So we provide one-on-one training so that we can get you ready for mastering your wealth at every level. So it doesn't matter if you're in high school or college. This is not for grade school. This is really for those who really have a career already in mind and they just want to level it up a few notches. Okay. We do the business consulting from accounting to how you set up your business, what you need to do, how you need to do it properly, and who needs to be part of your specific community that's going to help you. And then, of course, there are classes that we also provide. That's based on a membership basis. And then you will have so many that I think there's a 14-day free trial. But the idea is if you really want to master wealth, then you need to be in a place where people are doing it. And that's what the Wealth Mastermind group is. Now, that is a Facebook group, and you do have to apply. And then, the marketing team will ask certain questions. And if you are able to answer them properly, right, then you'll be able to come in. Then you'll have an interview with either Alicia or myself, and we will help guide you along this way of mastering whatever wealth you have at whatever stage you are in your life. And so it's so important to understand that there's not one way to get there. So don't let anybody tell you, well, you can only do it this way, because that's not true. It's based on your passion, it's based on your drive, it's based on your desire to learn, to be able to pivot, and to say, my goal is this. My goal is dot, dot, dot. If you don't have a goal, you're not going to get anywhere. If you start out every day by just saying, oh, I'm going to wake up and let's see what happens, that's exactly what you get. So, Wealth Mastermind is not only about creating wealth, but making it sustainable and making it so that it grows and you can hold on to it. But there's certain things that you have to be able to develop along the way with it. So when we talk about mastering wealth at all levels, it's about knowing who you are, where you want to go, and what you need. And if there are things that maybe you haven't taken into account, we can give you that as well, because we want you to be able to be successful. Your success impacts the entire world, whether you know it or not. It is so impressionable to everybody that's around you, your friends, your family, your colleagues. Your success is important. So don't do it alone. Go with people that are helping you every step of the way to get there with ease and making it fun. This should be a game of fun, not something that you labor hard to do, something that you're feeling like you're getting beat up in. Maybe you're in the wrong career. Maybe that's part of the problem. There is wealth in all careers, but you are the one that determines how much you get. Right, Alicia?
Oh, I love the Well Mastermind because you have professionals guiding you, giving you the proper tools to become the next entrepreneur, the next millionaire. So,
Billion. We're talking about trillionaires now, Alicia.
oh my
Millionaire was
goodness.
so 80s. Billionaires was so 2000. We're talking about trillionaires now, Elon Musk and
Well,
all of those other
that's
famous
even
people.
better than ever before. So, feel free to reach out to us for specific details on how you want to move forward.
And
And
remember, it's not where you start, it's the journey along the way.
awesome. That is fantastic. And on that note, let me introduce Vivek's hashtag Empower Her, where we unleash, inspire, embrace your power. We know that women face challenges every single day. We have to play moms, we have to play wife, we have to play sister, grandmother, and be also energetic and fantastic at work. So we created Vivek's hashtag Empower Her to empower women to gain the respect and the success we all deserve. Yes, as women, we know the challenges that we face, but we're not just advocates. We're not just a community, but instead we are a movement where one woman inspire the next one. We host special events where we mentor you into what are you doing with your life, where you want to go from here, and how to achieve that success, especially on that millennial age where there's more entrepreneurs than ever before. where they want to be independent, they want to call for their own hours, they want to have flexibility so they can work from any place in the world. And above all, giving you the mental support that we all need at any age. Monet, when it comes to our supports for those fabulous women that we are and we recognize we can be, what would you say to them?
First of all, never give up. Second of all, have a plan. And third of all, surround yourself with the right people. So that's what community is all about, you guys. I mean, sometimes we are blessed enough that we can get it from our families, but sometimes we're not. Does that mean you give up?
Mm.
Say, oh, look, my father was an alcoholic, or my mother was never around, or my siblings called me stupid, or whatever. I mean, we all have all kind of junk we've had to absorb as we've gone through this life.
Mm.
But we don't let the junk tell us what to do. We tell we tell ourselves who we really are. We have other women that are part of the community that are there to encourage, to empower, to tell you, yes, you can do this. Let me show you how. I don't care what anybody's told you in the past. I'm there for you. That's what most women need, because we've come through a lot of things over time. It's been a long, hard road to get into corporate, but we're in corporate, and I think that women in corporate are pretty freaking amazing. Why? Because we've
Mhm.
learned how to navigate a lot of things before we got there. So when it comes into getting into corporate, it's just like running a family. We know we got some good kids, we got some crazy kids. We know what we need to do to keep the family rolling, and we know how to do it with love and support. So, women, don't give up. Maybe where you are is just not the right career, or maybe not the right company, or maybe you haven't been given the right support or the right skills. At Bivix hashtag empower her, our desire is to bring out the best in you. But first, you got to know that you are the best. And what we do is give you as much love, support, skills to make the difference, because you are the difference. Even though you may not know it, you are the difference. You were incredibly made to be where you are right now. Could you do better? Possibly. Some of you are just, unbelievable out there, breaking all of the different heights. You're going higher and higher and higher and higher. But the idea is, are you enjoying the journey? Are you? Are you doing it for the right reasons? Are you? Do you know why you're doing it? Because at Bivix hashtag empower her, we're going to make sure you know why you're doing it, and we're going to make sure you're happy, because everything we do is because we think we're going to be happy by doing it. So if you're not happy, let's come in and let's do an evaluation. Let's talk about where you are. Let's see if you need a little mental health support. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody tell you. Everybody's had a therapist once in their life. Getting a business mentor to say, this is your personality, this is what you should do. Is this the right match? Some of us get into careers because we think that's the only career that's going to pay us. And that's just not true. People are making money in all kind of things. So it starts within, and we know that. We know that. And we are committed and dedicated to making sure you know who you are and you get the very best out of life, because you deserve it. So, coming to us and being part of our community, it's going to give you trust in life again, because you create your reality. So, come with us. Let's do it together and let's have a lot of fun. Right, Alicia?
Absolutely. So empower yourself, unleash the power within you, and break the barriers that we face.
That's what we do here. We're not scared. So don't even think about it. We're not scared, and you shouldn't be either. There's no failure. There's only good lessons. And speaking of good lessons, this is something that I have been working on for a few years, you guys. And talking about lessons, getting into the technical field, technology requires a lot of courage. A lot of courage. There's not a lot of women in technology, but we're growing every day. And my vision was to create Bivix IO as an offshoot of Bivix Wealth and Insurance Solutions, which is a brick and mortar. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to technology, millennials, God bless you. You want to be able to do anything, anytime. Oh, I think I want to get an insurance policy. It's 3 in the morning. I'm sorry, we're closed between, we're open between 8 and 5. No. So, work life balance. Okay, I get it. How do we make it so everybody can do it no matter what their working hours are? Bivix IO. Bivix IO was designed to first and foremost be a non biased platform. And what I mean when I say that is we focus on fairness first and we focus on relevant factors. So you're not going to get a premium based on a group of people. It's individualized. And that was very, very important for me. So that's what the non biased is. Number two, fair premiums. They're transparent, they're equitable, and it's based on comprehensive data. That's important because it will reflect your individual risk. Again, not like a group, that you may not act just like a group, but you're being charged and paying premiums, let's say on a life insurance or health insurance based on your credit, right? It should be on your health, it should be on your life. We shouldn't pull it out to other areas and charge you based on everybody who's got that credit score. Well, if you got 600 or you got 500, these are what the rates are. That's what's happening right now. We also have user-centric design. Well, what does that mean? Have you ever gotten on a platform and you didn't know what to do? You didn't know where to go? Well, our platform is intuitive. It's accessible, it's user-friendly, easy to understand. And I think that's important because you've got to be able to navigate these platforms when you go on there to use them. So it's great and easy and fun to say, hey, I got life insurance. I just clicked here, clicked there. And then when you need it, you found out you didn't really get what you wanted, right? Which brings us to transparent policy information. It's just not that easy. I mean, there are people that have gone to school for years to figure out how to get a policy, write a policy, and do a policy. And there are people that have had insurance policies on their car and home and renters for years and didn't know what all the coverages were. So our transparent policy information covers clarity and honesty, clear details about cost, exclusions, and what the coverages are. Customer feedback integration, super important. How do we grow if we don't talk to you to find out? So we analyze the information and then we use that to innovate every day to make the platform better, more user friendly, to work more efficiently. Last but not least, we talk about personal support. All of our support is tailor assisted for you. We have dedicated managers. So you're not going to go into some big queue and they may not ever get back to you. We have personalized digital tools, unlike the generic tools that you get with legacy companies. So we can move faster because we're smaller. You don't have to say, well, I've got to ask every board of directors and everybody across the country. They all have to vote. No, we don't work that way. We're small, we can move fast, and we can get you what you need when you want it. So when we look at Bivix.io, it's important to understand that you got to embrace the future of technology, you guys. And that means everybody's got to level up. We're constantly leveling up. We want you to. Do we have chat bots? Absolutely. Can you get auto, health, life, dental, anything you can get on Bivix.io when it comes out? Now, there are challenges, and I don't want to release it until it's absolutely perfect. And anybody in technology will tell you, does that ever really happen? I don't know. I don't know. But I will tell you, we will get there. And I want you to be along with us on the journey so that you can tell the difference between where you are right now and where we are and how to get there. So it again, all of our platforms are based on love, support, and technology. And Bivix.io is for those who want to be able to do all of their insurance themselves. Now, there are memberships and tiers to it. So in case you say, well, I'd like to take a course on this, or I'd like to become a financial professional, or I'd like to be interviewed or tell people how I feel or what I've done. It's very user friendly in that the communication aspect is easy to navigate. If you need to tell us something, great. If you're doing something, you can use the chat bot, but there is a human being there. Okay, so you don't have to say, "Oh, I put it in there, it didn't understand what I said. Oh, the chatbot didn't come back. Oh, I'm frustrated. Oh, I'm going to leave." That's not what's going to happen. So I want you to understand technology is great, but you cannot take the human side out of it. And so we have created a platform in which they are married. So those who don't need somebody to come in can do it by themselves. Those who want more can. Those who are involved in our community aspect and they want to be part of the charities and they want to give to their specific charities, you can also do that by getting the insurance through us. So we also have events, and I can't get out and tell you the whole thing because it's a surprise. But there will be events that you can go to that are free to you because you're part of our community. So it's a learning experience, it's a support experience. It also gives you the insurance that you need, and you're not doing it alone. And those who want to know how insurance works, there's the way to get that too. So, Alicia, this has been something I've been working on, cutting edge technology, but it's more efficient, more responsive, more customer centric, and it provides a better insurance experience. Don't you think?
That's wonderful. And I'm glad that you mentioned about the marry between the but and life support. So somebody sent us a question and saying, are you saying that would you have live support chats in the app?
Yes. So you can do both. If you say, hey, and again, it's going to be with different memberships, and I can't roll all that out right now, but depending on how much you use it, how much you want to learn, there are all types of things that you can get right there instantaneously. And then if you want to talk to somebody, then you can also talk to somebody. Or what you can do is send an email if you would like to have a one-on-one or whatever it is. If you want to have some advice on certain things, there's different tiers to that. And so, the world is your oyster. Decide what you want to do, and we'll be there to help make sure that you get it done.
Oh, that is fantastic. And we look forward to seeing the final product.
I'm excited. Me too. Me too.
Okay. So,
Ooh,
would you say, oh, what is this? Well, we have participated in quite a few activities in our
yeah.
communities, and those activities have required money. We're not asking you for any money in this
Not
webinar.
today.
No. But for example, there was a huge event that took place in California called Comfort for Kids, where major sponsors like Honda, Jersey Mike, Office Depot,
Staples.
Staples, just to mention a few of them who participated in this event where Comfort for Kids was about having kids who did not have beds to have them at home. So those major donations that we received, and we collaborated with those major sponsors, went to it. Another one, would you say, was with a famous person called Mayor Tom Bradley?
Yes. He was the very first Black mayor of Los Angeles and really brought everybody together. And I got to tell you, I learned so much about the community, about Los Angeles, because I'm not a native. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. But I will tell you, to see times when politics has always been a little tumultuous, but to see that there was somebody who really tried to bring everybody together, it was very eye opening. And I'm hoping we'll get to the time where we'll be looking at helping each other, no matter race, creed, color, gender, again. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's wonderful. And last but not least, something very close to our hearts was the Sandy Hook Elementary. We all know about the devastating event that took
Shooting.
place. And you participated in the March for Our Lives. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I was the host as well as one of the sponsors, and I got to tell you, whew, what a great group of people came to Los Angeles. There was about 100,000 people there when I hosted the event, and seeing people caring and loving and coming together was just phenomenal, because We
Mhm.
forget that all of this is about love. Now, you guys can sit there and say, she's talking about love, whatever. The people who are saying that aren't experiencing it. And that's why you say it. But the people that are in love, that are enjoying love, that are doing things from love, it speaks volumes because the way you act is based on love. The way you act that's not right is based on something else. And so being able to be involved in events that promote humanitarian ways, how we treat each other, we should not worry about our environment. We should not worry if we're going to have food. We should not worry about clothes on our backs. Those things are done through love. We've got more than enough money. We're not in a place where there's no money. We've got more money on the planet than we've ever had before. So we can't say that people are starving because of money. It's because of love. When you think about how much money is out there, Alicia, there is no way in hell that you can say you can't help somebody, or that there's not a company that can help somebody, or there's not a nonprofit that can help somebody. We all can help it. But first and foremost, it's got to be love. And we've got to want to help others and give them the freedom and security to be the Americans that they want to be.
Oh, thank you, Monique, for those great words. Now, for those who would like to donate, the funds that we have received have funded those events as well. So, as a thank you to you, for those who have donated, they have received hats, t shirts, tote bags, notepads, and more. So, if you're interested, feel free to give us a call or send us an email at info@collaboratefoundation.org.
And if I can just add, there's so many more that I
Yes.
think we've got a wonderful MP4 to show you of all the different variations, depending on who you want to be, what part of collaborative you want to be a part of. But I want you to be proud. I mean, I wear my 65 hat like a champ. I'm only 64, but I don't care. I'm wearing it because I'm representing you guys. So represent what you want to do. Stop representing what you don't want to have. Stop representing what you don't like. Represent what you like because we're here to represent you.
Yes, absolutely.
Ah,
Now, would you say, oh my goodness, what is this? Well, these are all the different social channels, social media channels that you can find us in. Why? Because of the vision, because of our voice, because of our message that we will have to convey with you. So you can find us in YouTube under secure65healthplans.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. And would you say those last three, Monet, are?
well, Spotify, Patreon, and iHeart,
Yes.
those are in some cases private memberships, you guys, because we want to make sure if you're taking classes, you can click in there and get it. Some of those are exclusive interviews that you would not be able to pay for because they're one-on-one, and we've got a great relationship with our partners, so we're very blessed and honored to be in a relationship with them where you could go on Patreon and hear it. And iHeart, we're going to probably have a lot more conversations with the podcast called Love and Insurance. And when we first came up with that name, Alicia, we started laughing, right? Because so many people are
Yeah.
going to say love and insurance. That just doesn't even seem like they should be in the same sentence. But the idea is, again, if you love yourself, you want insurance. If you love your family, you want insurance. If you love your future, you want insurance. So we want to be able to show you how it all works together. It just all does. And take the kind of demystify insurance, right? And show you how to utilize it as a financial tool. So stop listening to people who tell you finance or insurance is a scam. It is not a scam. Every one percenter has insurance. So why don't you? Let's start there.
Yes. And on that note, let's show you a little fun video that we created for you.
Go marketing team, go. I love
Oh,
that.
that's fantastic. I
If that
love
doesn't
it.
empower you, nothing will. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dun, 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 dun. I love it.
Yes. We want to thank you, every single one of you who are watching today live with us, because your ideas, your comments continues to empower all of us to bring you the very best of us.
And I just want to say thank you all for joining us today and taking out the time to learn about Collaborative Expansion Foundation. Your presence, your support, and participation, well, it just means the world to us. As a nonprofit, our mission is to make the world a better place, not just nationally, but globally. We are dedicated to bringing light to those in pain, joy and hope to the lost, because there's so many out there, and understanding the guidance to those navigating life's challenges. Don't let it get you down. It's okay. Together, we can create a future where compassion and support are the cornerstones of our global community. Remember, our responsibility extends beyond borders, reaching every corner of the world with love and support. And it's so important that you continue this journey with us. So, as we close, I'd like to leave you with a quote. In times of joy or adversity, let us stand together, lifting humanity with life, love, and unwavering support. Through every challenge, we are should be there for one another. Let's continue to be there for humanity, no matter what happens. Continue to be the best you can be, and it creates a rippling effect in life to continue to enjoy life to the fullest. So thank you for spending this time with us. We love you. We appreciate you
Thank
always.
you.
Bye.
Bye for now.